All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's broadcast of your Pima Roughriders taking on the Morenci Wildcats. We've got a great game going on tonight. This is going to be a contest of the season. We got number 1 Morenci against your Pima Roughriders. They're at number 2. They're getting the captains out right now to come out and flip the coin, see who's going to start this game. This is going to be a very interesting game to see if the coaches go with, hey, we're just going to go for it and see who comes out victor, or we're going to try some things, because there's a very high chance we're going to see both of these teams again at the 2A state championship this year. They've both gone. They both have a great season. Morenci's gone undefeated. Pima's only lost to 3A Thatcher. All the 2A teams that they've come up against, they've dominated against, and so this is going to be a great fight between these two Titan teams into the 2A. For Pima, it'll be interesting to see what offense they go with. They've kind of played with a lot of different offenses, going to Wyatt-Wiltbank quite a bit. They throw out to Grand Ashby. Grand Ashby having quite a few touchdowns, even just in the first 5 games. Max Pretz didn't have the full statistics for Pima, but they did have a few, and we saw Wyatt-Wiltbank had the most rushing yards, and Grand Ashby had the most touchdowns through passing. As far as the Morenci Wildcats go, they got Michael Casillas. He's got over 1,000 yards on the season already. They have a lot of rushing yards. That seems to be kind of what they're going for in most of their games, but they're not lacking in the passing yards. So going to be interesting how these two kind of play and see. I think that we're going to see a lot of kind of just testing the waters type football. So for Morenci coming out on the field right now, their captains, we've got number 10, Rick Funari, number 1, Dalen Johnson, number 13, Patrick Chavez, and I can't see the last guy there. Oh, number 2, Derek Sines. For Pima, we've got number 74, Chris Cerna, number 44, Wyatt-Wiltbank, number 12, number 62, Tucker Wilkins, and number 16, Seth Russell. So you can see Wyatt-Wiltbank is not dressed out. In the last game, he took a little shot to the shoulder and strained his shoulder just a little bit, so he's going to be sitting this one out tonight. They're saving him for, I think the big thing is to save him for the postseason. This game, the only outcome really that could come from this game with Pima winning would be moving first and second. So if Pima wins, they get into first place. If they lose, they stay in second place, and that sets the brackets for postseason play. Let's see who gets this coin toss. This is always the most tense moment of the game right here. So we're watching them tossing a coin. Hey, we want to send a huge thank you while we're waiting. We want to send a huge thank you to the Pima Booster Club sponsors. You'll see them pop up throughout the night over in the bottom left corner of the screen. They paid for this to be live streamed. Big thank you to Mainly Productions, who is working with us getting this live streamed out. A huge deal. And so the coin toss is done. And so we're going to get this game going here in just a second. Going to be loud. A lot of people in the stadium showed up really early. A lot of Pima Roughriders loading up the stands on the opposite side. I know it was kind of rough getting up here. They had the mountain pass down, so you had to kind of go the back route. I didn't even know the back route existed. I I was shocked when I saw that pop up on maps and went, hey, that's pretty cool. But Pima will receive to start the game, and Morenci's kicking off. Back in the backfield is number 1, Jackson John, to receive. And for Morenci to kick is number 53. That is Austin Nelson. Will be kicking the ball away for the Morenci Wildcats. We're about to get this underway. The energy here is palpable. You can see the shaking as the Morenci Wildcat fans are pounding away. There it is. And we got a flag down on the play on the opening kickoff. We'll see what and offsides on the kickoff. So that'll go on back, -5 yards, and they'll kick again. The Morenci Wildcats sporting some pink out there tonight. And the refs throwing pink flags for the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So we have a new reffing squad up from Phoenix. The AA sent up some outside refs. We've got I don't have all their names, but we know that they came up, I think, from Casa Grande is where they're sending them from. So we're glad they're able to make that drive and get up here safely. That one had ended up over in number 2. That is Coy Miller's hand, but, yeah, they're going to stop that one. So lining up again, it's number 53, Nelson. It's up, and Jackson John will get that and start returning. There he goes. He's breaking up the middle. He's going to go left side. It's on the ground, and Morenci's got it. Recovered by the kicker, Nelson. And he'll run it back to the 15-yard line as Jackson John got drilled about the 30-yard line. The ball gets knocked loose, and the Wildcats will recover it. And it will be about the 17-yard line, first down for the Morenci Wildcats. Hard way to start off the game. Jackson had made it through the middle, took a shot on the side, knocked the ball loose. So here comes the snap. Johnson, he's going to hand it to number 7, to Casillas, and he's wide open, and he will be taken down right before the goal line by number 81, Grant Ashby. And that'll bring a first and goal for the Morenci Wildcats as Michael Casillas found a hole in the left side and just drove through. He's a tough stop. I'd expect to see it go right back to Michael Casillas to try to drive this one in. There it is, right back to Casillas. He gets to the outside, and he's in for a touchdown. Morenci getting first blood here in the first quarter and getting the touchdown right away. Michael Casillas just pounding him right in. He's going to be a hard one to stop. It'll be interesting to see how Pima adjusts for that. And Morenci lining up left of the snap for the extra point. They're going for the 2. There it is. They're going to throw it out over to Tristan Sanchez, and he'll be taken out of bounds by Jackson John and Tucker Wilkins. And the extra 2 points is no good as Pima stops the extra point attempt. So Morenci back to kick again. And number 53, Austin Nelson, back out to kick the ball away. And Jackson John back out in the back to receive. Nelson receives the ball.
If you're holding number program, number 26, come on up. You're going to win a pepperoni pizza and a 2-liter soda from Basha's. Wow.
So Morenci scoring the first touchdown here, 6-0 in the first. That did not take much time off the clock to do that, and so there's a lot of game to play here. Nelson's kick is deep. This one will be to Jackson. Jackson will grab that, and it's good. He kept one leg out. He spins, and he's going to be on the ground at the 22-yard line. First down, Rough Riders. That's where they'll stop. And Coy Miller just a little bit slow getting up, but he's all right. He's walking back. So Pima to start off. Seth Russell under center, and we've got receivers on each end. And they're lined up. It's going to be a handoff. 2 yards, the handoff to number 33. That's Jeremiah Martinez. And he will get 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8 for Pima Rough Riders here in the first quarter. Makes it to about the 25-yard line. Martinez getting in right away for Wyatt Wilpink. Usually starts in that position, but he's out tonight with an injury. There's a handoff to Hayden Blair on that run. His good for a few yards, and we got a 3rd down and about 5 for the Pima Rough Riders. Hayden Blair, a force to be reckoned with. He gets through and puts up. He got hit at the line of scrimmage, but is able to kind of dive forward and gain 3 yards there on that one. Seth Russell under center. Snaps. Fakes. He's going to start running. He's grabbed, and he will be mauled by a host of Wildcats, and that'll be a stop there for the Wildcats, and it'll be a 4th down as the special teams comes on for the Rough Riders. He was looking to pass the ball down, and the defense was able to get through. So Pierce Ashby back to punt the ball away for Pima. Ball's out, and the punt is away. Nice and high ball, and that one's going to bounce out all the way down to the 20-yard line. Great kick. Great kick from Pierce Ashby. That ball went high, gave the defense time to get down there, and that ball rolled forward all the way to about the 19-yard line, and that's where the Morenci Wildcats will take over. We'll see what changes that the Pima Rough Riders make here to deal with Michael Casillas. They had a hard time in that first line there to be able to stop him as he was bowling forward and pushing that line forward. So we'll see how they adjust in this second set of downs here. There's the snap. That'll go to 23. Was that number 23? I think so. That was Oh, no, it was 13. Patrick Chavez ran that one. It's hard to see the numbers from all the way up here. We're right by the box up at the top. And down into the snap, and it's going to be a handoff again to Chavez. Chavez is going to be knocked down. He's going to be met by a host of Rough Riders, a platoon of riders, and he will be stopped with only about a half yard of space. They're going to give Chris Cerna the credit on that one, and it'll be third and about 4 yards for the Wildcats.
Congratulations to Sandy. She's going to win a $25 gift certificate to Miner's Diner. For Rick Werner, for the Justice of the Peace.
So here we go. Number 1, that's Dan Johnson. Michael Casillas gets the ball that time, and he will make it to the first down. He'll convert on the third down. It'll be 1st and 10 at about the 31-yard line. Tucker Wilkins and Hayden Blair on the tackle. So we got 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line for the Morenci Wildcats. Dude, we got some Wildcats fans out there.
We're at 300 viewers now.
Wow. I'd like to welcome you all in. We got about 300 of you in this time. Oh, dropping back. He's going back. Throws the ball up, and he'll throw it over there. Intended for Michael Casillas, but it'll travel out of bounds. Being covered by number 40, Leland Thompson, and number 1, Jackson John. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. As Pima got through the line fairly quickly and was able to break up that pass. They had one receiver far left go out, just kind of streak all the way down, but he was being covered very well by Grant Ashby. It's back. It's a handoff right at the line of scrimmage to Chavez, and he will pick up a few yards. It'll be 3rd and about 7 for the Wildcats. Tutty Smart on the tackle, and Tucker Wilkins. A good read by the defense as Chavez received the ball right at the line of scrimmage. That was a quick snap, quick handoff. And was good for just a few yards. The Wildcats come in under, going to be a keeper, and he'll be met in the backfield by Sir Pima Roughriders. Coming out of that, we got Tucker Wilkins. That'll be a sack in the backfield as Tucker Wilkins wraps him up. Seth Russell was in there as well, and that'll be a 4th down for the Wildcats. They'll kick the ball away. In the backfield is Jackson John to receive. There's the snap for the punt. It's up, and it's blocked. And it's caught by Leland Thompson, and he's going up the left side, and he'll be finally brought down at the 20-yard line. Wow! Seth Russell got in there, blocked the kick, and Leland Thompson watched it come right down into his hands. What a play. And Thompson having the mindset to get out to the left and grab some extra yardage. Wow. And they will have 1st down at the 20-yard line. Pima looking to strike back here with how much time we got going on the 5:20 on the clock here in the first. Seth Russell under center, snap. It's going to be a pass back to Jackson John. He's going for the long outside, breaks in, and he will keep driving forward. And he will pick up about 7 yards on the play. And it'll be maybe about 6 yards, 2nd and 4 for the Pima Roughriders. He saw that hole open up, started charging forward, and picked up some yardage. Jackson John on that run. So Pima comes out of the huddle. Seth Russell under center. He's got one in the back. He's got several receivers. There's the snap. He's going to keep it, and he's going to drive it forward. And that'll bring up 3rd and just a little bit. 3rd and maybe a yard. About a yard. 3rd and a yard for the Pima Roughriders. I would expect they're going to either try to drive this one into a first down. They might just fake it, go to a pass. We'll see as he's going under center. He's playing right up against the center there. There's the snap. And there's some movement. We'll see who moved. It's going to be a false start on the offense. That'll be 5 yards back. As the Pima Roughriders, so it'll bring up 3rd and 7. They'll have to change up their plans and try again. 3rd and 7 for the Pima Roughriders. Somebody moved on that line before the snap happened, and Seth goes into the shotgun. There it is, the snap. He's going to throw. Oh, just over the reach of number 81. That is Grant Ashby. He was wide open there in the end zone. Wasn't able to make it in, and it looks like Pima's going to try to go for it. Jackson John he's capable of kicking that. That's a pretty easy kick for him, but they're going to go for they're going for the throat here. Back into shotgun. He looks. There's the throw, and it's caught. And a hard hit against Jackson John. We'll see. Is that enough? It is just enough. It is a first down. What a great catch. Dude. Now, that might have been a little bit of targeting going on, but he got hit hard on that one, got a little ringer. And it's first down, 1st and goal for the Pima Roughriders. It's back. Great run there by number 7, Hayden Blair. He's going to get, I guess I got to look over here now. I can't see what's going on the other side of that building. Oh, yeah, I can I? Yeah. We move that out of the way. All right. Yeah, no, hopefully I didn't fall over the side.
I think that was a water bottle.
Oh, all right. Well, that's safer then. So Pima about the 3-yard line, 2nd and 3. And there's the snap, the handoff to Jeremiah Martinez. He dives forward, and it's a touchdown for Pima. Jeez. Touchdown, Pima Roughriders, as Jeremiah Martinez drives it into the end zone. Great block by the offensive line, opening up a wide open hole, and back to kick is Jackson John, who's been money all year. And that's going to be offsides, or maybe a offsides on the defense. They got a little excited, And that'll give them half the distance to the goal line, be about the 1 yard line, and they will redo the snap. Jackson John back to kick. There's the snap. They're going to keep it, and Leland Thompson runs it in for the extra 2 points, and Pima will take the lead 8-6 here in the first. We're going to take a little break and give our sponsors just a second while we get set up for the kickoff. Or are we just going to go straight into it? All right, we're back in right after the Pima touchdown. It is 8-6. Pima on top. Back to kick is Jackson John. And there's the kick. Huge kick. It's way deep. And that'll be a touchback. It'll go to the 20-yard line. And that is where the Wildcats will take over. 1st and 10 for them at the 20-yard line. This is the game we were hoping for, folks. It was one where you see two Titans come together, and it's just back and forth. Tucker Wilkins coming in for your Riders. And number 1, Dalen Johnson, goes under center for the Wildcats. There's the snap. He's going to hand off right away to Patrick Chavez, and he'll get about 6 yards as he breaks off the side and runs forward for about 6 yards. It is 2nd and 4 for the Wildcats.
Gain of 6, 2nd and 4. Hey, Whiskers, let's get these people fired up.
So we've got out for Pima, you got Seth Russell on the end. You've got Tucker Wilkins, Chris Cerna. Oh, there's the snap. And Mike Casillas has the ball. He goes off left. A good fake and a handoff. And it'll be a 1st down for the Wildcats. And that'll be a 1st down for the Wildcats.
1st and 10 for your Wildcats on the 30.
Seth Russell had gone in. I thought he had the quarterback there, but the ball had already been given away. And it's over to the right side. Casillas is going to be there. Seth Russell's going to tackle. That'll be about 3 yards. 2nd and 7 for the Wildcats. Coy Miller in on that one as well, wrapping up the legs. Oh.
Every once in a while, it especially happens when the stands are doing this.
It's all the wires jumping. If you guys notice the frames dropping, that's just we're running. Yeah, that's just a live stream. That's the way it is. It's going to be that way pretty much every time we're doing that. It's going to be a flick back to number 2, Derek Saenz, and that's going to be no gain. It'll be right at the line of scrimmage. He'll be brought out of bounds by Tucker Wilkins. And that'll bring up 3rd and 6, and a timeout is called by Morenci. Oh, is that end of first? End of first quarter. We're at the end of the first quarter. And we've got a great ball game going on here, folks, for you. We're going to go to break, let our sponsors have a minute here. So all right. Welcome back to the game. Super happy to have you all back. Oh, thank you so much. And I finally get my glasses back so I can see. Down on the field, there's the snap. Back to Casillas. He's going to drive through, be wrapped up by number 58 for Pima. That is Brock Haas on the tackle. That'll be 4th and 1 for the Morenci Wildcats, and they're going to go for it. So Johnson under center. There's the snap. He runs it forward to Casillas. He will get through to the first down. He'll be wrapped up by a host of Pima Roughriders, but not before that first down. He'll gain about 3 yards on the run. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line for the Wildcats. So running the power play there, the Wildcats driving that one forward. Mike Casillas, we talked about that before. He's the one to deal with on the offense. He's going to be very difficult to deal with as he runs forward. Right here. Right here. And there's the snap. Johnson back to throw. He tosses the ball, and it is incomplete as Derek Signs loses it through his hands, and he is mad at himself over there, kind of shaking that off. But we're going back to it'll be 2nd down at the 44-yard line. Just sit right here. I need you to see who does stuff for the Roughriders. Just point them out. Yeah, who tackles and stuff. So Jackson John is the covering that one. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Signs had gotten open on that pass. He was way down, nobody in front of him, as the ball travels through his hands and out and incomplete. Johnson under center. He hands it off to Casillas, and he will be met at the 45-yard line. And it'll be 3rd and 9 for the Wildcats. And it was brought down by number 36, Tutty Smart, who has been a massive part of the defensive line for the Pima Roughriders this year. He is tough. We've talked about it last week. He is in every time he can be in on a good hard hit, he's there. And he's been there all season long. Johnson under center. Got an I formation going on. And they're going to call timeout. For Morenci wanting to talk about it. Coach is seeing something they didn't like and wanted to call a timeout. as
Senior Gianna Chavez. Helping her out, we got
as they've got about 9 yards to go here. And we are in the second quarter. Pima's up 8-6.
Kennedy, Sienna, and Lindsay.
Both teams having some big moments here. After the first kickoff, Morenci getting that, being able to knock the ball loose, get the recovery, and drive it in for a touchdown. And then Pima blocking a punt. Leland Thompson grabbing it out of the air and running it, and then Pima, after a couple sets of downs, and runs it in. The game we were hoping for, the game of the season right here, as the number 1 Morenci Wildcats and your number 2 Pima Roughriders playing here tonight, fighting off to see who's going to go in as the region champions here. And Chavez is going to get the ball, but he's going to be wrapped up. He gets about 4 or 5 yards. He'll be wrapped up by Seth Russell and Tuddy Smart again. In on that, brings up 4th and long, or 4th and 5 for the Wildcats. We'll see if they go for it here on the 4th down. They're right at the 50-yard line, and it looks like they're going to go for it. Yep, they're going to go for it as Johnson comes on. The senior Dalen Johnson will come on, and he's going under center, and they're in I formation again. They're going to snap it, give it to Mike Casillas, and he will get the first down. He gets it all the way up to the Pima's 45-yard line, and a first down for the Morenci Wildcats. That speed. He's going to be stopped by Leland Thompson, number 40, as he was able to skirt the line and hit the outsides. It seems to be the path that the Wildcats go to when they want to pick up about 5 yards. Just skirt the edge and go all the way around. There's the snap. Back, the throw to number 62, wrapped up by Tucker Wilkins, and he'll be brought down by Tucker. Short gain, about a yard. It's 2nd and 9 for the Morenci Wildcats. So Tuddy Smart went there as well. Tucker Wilkins had wrapped up the legs. Tuddy Smart was able to get in and bring him down. Good read there by the Pima Roughriders, seeing that inside pass and catching it. So Johnson goes under center. And they're going to go to the right to Mike Casillas, but he's going to get a loss on that one as Tuddy Smart breaks through and is having a huge game on the defense. That'll be a loss of 3. And it'll be 3rd and 11 for the Morenci Wildcats. Tuddy reading that play. Moving over on that left side and being there ready to meet Mike Casillas in the backfield. Johnson goes under center in that same formation. Fakes it, hands it off, but again, he's going to be brought down by number 62, Tucker Wilkins. Goes to Casillas, and that'll be a huge loss. 4th and long for the Wildcats, and this time you see the special teams come on. They're going to boot this one away. Jackson John back to receive for the Pima Roughriders. What a huge defensive stop for Pima. And there's the snap and the kick. And that'll travel far left, out of bounds. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Pima Roughriders as the ball goes back. I believe that goes to the 25-yard line. So Pima Roughriders will take over. First down at the 25-yard line. May have figured out this Wildcat offense as Pima's able to stop that run. It seemed like the Wildcats were steadily making some headway, and then they're going to be stopped by the Pima Roughriders. Tutty Smart being a huge, huge part of that. And Pima goes with a couple of – there it is, back to 44. Wyatt Wilpink. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Pima. Yeah, he wasn't wearing his helmet earlier. When they came out, it seems like he is, and he's going to be playing. Wyatt Wilpink comes out to play. He had received a little, maybe a stinger on his left, and after that first little bit, they're tossing him in, letting him play here. Seth Russell under center. There's the throw, and it's caught by number 81, Grant Ashby. The pass is good, and it will be good. That pass will be good for about 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 7 for your Rough Riders. And great hands there by Grant Ashby to grab that and then turn his weight upfield, dive forward as he was being covered by the Morenci Wildcats. Back and snap, and there it is. Jackson, wow, he gets a first down and some all the way up to the 40-yard line. First down, Pima. Jackson John on the reception. Great pass as I don't know if he felt, well, he's got eyes on the back of his head or something, because he ducked as that defender was coming up right behind him and just was looking to jump him. I mean, that was one of those, I'm going for the hard hit, and he ducked. The guy flew over his back, and he just kept going. That was a great play by Jackson John. Here, switch me. I want you to do defense the whole time. I can't do that. There's the handoff. And that might be a yard or two. Looks like it's about 2 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. And Wyatt Wilpink on the run. He was looking to catch that corner, but met a whole lot of Wildcats on that. Brought down by number 9, Donovan Vosa. And it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Pima Roughriders. Seth Russell goes under center. Nathan Skiba. There's the snap. Handoff to Hayden Blair. And we'll see. He gets right back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. And Tristan Sanchez will be given the credit for the tackle. So he's on the next page. There's 2 pages, sorry. So it'll be 3rd and 8 for your Riders. So here come your Riders. Out looking to. Russell goes under center. There's the snap. Man in motion. He's going to hit number 81. That's Grant Ashby, and he'll stiff arm. He'll get good. That's good for about 2 yards. It'll be 4th and a long 5, short 6 for the Pima Roughriders, and the special teams is coming on. That means Pierce Ashby will come on to kick that ball away. Had that great punt last time. Great punt last time that kind of floated through the air, allowed the defense to get down, rolled forward. We'll see if he can repeat that right here. We got a whistle, timeout for Pima. Timeout for Pima as they have about 4th and a long 5. We're looking to kick the ball away, but things seem to be a little disheveled. They're going to come out and try to fix this. Tonight's senior night for the Morenci Wildcats. It's kind of what you're hearing there is they're calling down the seniors down. It's 2 minutes and 38 seconds left till halftime. Pima up 8-6, looking to hold on to a lead going into halftime. And we'll see how they come out. Looks like they're still going to be lined up to kick the ball away with 4th down. It's a little chilly here tonight in Morenci as we look up at the mine lights down in the bowl here. And there's the snap back to Pierce. Kicks away, nice and high. And Jackson, the one down there. And he'll be hit, tripped up by number 50. Who is that? Number 50 is Dylan McCrae, who got down there, kind of tried to grab on to the defender, was able to trip him up a little bit, but slow to get up. Who was down? Yeah, he was slow to get up. He was grabbing his shoulder, his left shoulder.
Yeah, I'm seeing number 1 there.
Number 1, that is Dalen Johnson, their quarterback. The starting quarterback is down. And it looks he's kind of getting painful. So let's go to a break. Oh, he's getting up here. He's getting up. All right, we're good. He's getting up, but he's limping, and they're carrying him off. He's not even walking on that. He is in extreme pain. You hate to see that happen to anybody at any time in any of these games. It's never a good sign when you see somebody go down. He's had such a great season. Dalen Johnson having an amazing season this year. You never like to see that happen there. But he's carried off, and he'll be taken care of at the sidelines. I'm sure they're going to look at it, see how serious this is. And so coming on is Joey Sabalas, who's going to come on and take Johnson's place. There's the first snap. Mike Casillas, and he will be brought down at the line of scrimmage by number 1, Jackson John. Had a great read there, brings down the running back, Michael Casillas. Bring up 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats.
I have a $25 gift certificate for Michelle's Bar and Grill from Michelle. If you're holding program number 111, 111, come on up.
Hold on, switch me. Sorry.
2nd and 10, Joey taking the snap.
Joey takes a snap and handoff, but he will be brought down at the line of scrimmage by Pepper Hughes and Chris Cerna. Huge tackle there. And oh my goodness, Tutty Smart coming flying over. You saw on that replay, Tutty Smart flying over the line and hitting from behind as well, joining in the fray. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10, and the Morenci Wildcats wanting to talk about it, take a timeout with only a minute 23 on the clock here in the first half. Looks like it's an ankle down there. So we're looking down at the sidelines. They're working on his ankle, on Dalen Johnson's ankle. So maybe as the defender kind of flew by, might have connected with the ankle, twisted it, maybe on his move. Kind of moved around, tried to cut out, and the ankle gives way. So we're hoping for the best there for Dalen. And the Wildcats come on with 3rd and 10. They got Joey Sabalos at QB.
About the 24-yard line. Dalen out for a bit here. Looks like he's got a ankle injury potentially.
And Joey going under.
Joey Ceballos taking center.
Ceballos going under center. There's the snap, a handoff. No, he's got it. He's going to keep it, and he's going wide. He tries a little jump in the air, but Leland Thompson doesn't go for the fake. He's going to wrap up his legs and take him down. It'll be 4th and long. 9 yards for the Wildcats. And it is 1:06. The clock has stopped. Who called the timeout? Was that Pima called the timeout? Wants to talk about it. Set up defense. That's their last time. Last time out for Pima for the half. And we got 1:06 with Pima up 8-6. A 4th down for Morenci. Pima wanting to talk about this and set up kind of what they want to do as the Wildcats send on, see if they're going to kick it or if they come on. Nope, they're coming on ready to run this. They're going to run. Nope. Or are they kicking this away? They got someone back deep. Yeah, they got someone back deep to kick. So they're going to kick this away, and Jackson John goes back to receive. So there's the punt. Oh, almost blocked there. Fair catch by Jackson John, called at the 46-yard line, and that is where Pima will take over. 1st down. They have a minute, just less than a minute, 59.4 seconds on the clock here in the 2nd quarter. We're about to the halftime. We'll see how Pima comes out here. They got a minute to work their magic and see if they can't put some more points up before the half. It's tight, but it's possible. They don't have any more timeouts, so whatever they do, they've got to do. As the game's running, snap is low. There's the pass, and that is going to be pass interference by number 2, Derek Sines, as the pass was intended for number 81. I hear little mustard on the lettuce. Except for it's pink. What would that be? That wouldn't be mustard on the lettuce. That'd be
watermelon.
There you go. Watermelon. I like that. Bacon bits? I like that too. Watermelon bacon bits. So there you some more good stuff you could throw on that hot dog. Absolutely. So we got 1st and 10 here from the 40-yard line as Pima will gain the yards on that pass after the pass interference call. Seth Russell and shotgun. There's the snap, and he's going to pass to Jackson John, and he catches it, and he will go out of bounds about the 25-yard line. And there's 45 seconds still on the clock as Pima runs up. They're going to set up defense. They're ready to run. They want to score here going into the last part. That was brought down, covered by number 13, Patrick Chavez on defense. Seth Russell in, and he sees an opening. He will run it in. Gets it to the 18-yard line. Got 24 seconds to run a play. Pima runs back to set up. And Seth, snap, he puts it on the ground, and there's going to be 14 seconds on the clock. That's enough time to run a play. And it will be it's just down. So he's going to throw the ball down, stop the clock. It'll be third and about 2 yards, but they've got 18 to get it in, and Morenci's going to call a timeout here. They want to talk about it and see what they need to do to try to stop this. Yeah, why's he got third down? It should be second down. Right? Yeah, that's second down. Is it third? Oh, yes, that's right. It is third down because he did spike the ball. So that brings up 3rd and 2. Pima's going to be able to put together a play. So Morenci calls a timeout. We'll see what kind of defense they go to. They might go to a prevent defense just to try to keep them from getting into the goal. I would expect to see that. Getting into a prevent defense. Pima's going to try to drive this one home. They got one chance to do it with 14 seconds on the clock. Only way to get a second play would be a completion, run out of bounds. Quick completion, run out of bounds. Set up for another and complete and try it again. Seth Russell goes back in. Gets back in formation here. There it is. Good snap. There's the pass. Wide out to Jackson John. He'll run it out of bounds. And there is 7 seconds on the clock as Pima gets to the 5-yard line. Huge reception. Great pass by Seth Russell. And catch there by Jackson John. He'll turn upfield and has enough to get it out of bounds so that they have another opportunity to put it in. They've got 5 yards to put that one in. What a finish here in this first half. Back in. Oh, and he's hitting the head, and that'll be defense. 3 seconds on the clock. They'll get another chance to do something here. They'll get a set up again. Second down. Let's see, are they going to try? They are going to go for a kick. They're going to try to put the ball in and put 3 points up here. Jackson John on to kick this one. Hold on, we got a whistle. Wildcats are going to call timeout. So we have no more timeouts for either team as Pima lining up and Morenci wanted to talk about what to do against this kick, trying to prevent Pima from putting more points on the board. As it is 8-6 here in the second quarter. What a first half. We love to see this. This is exactly what we're hoping for today, coming out, seeing a tight game, 2 great teams meeting. Looking down at the sideline, Dalen Johnson still, he's got his foot up, but his shoe is looks like his shoe's on. So I wonder if he's going to try to come out and play the second half. So everybody comes on. Pima sets up again for the extra to try to get this field goal in and put a few more points up on the board before the half. There it is. It's going to be a fake. There it is in the back. Oh, just over the hands of number 81, Grant Ashby. And that's the first half as the Roughriders they ran a fake. It was a successful fake, just a just a barely overthrown pass to Grant Ashby in the back. Pass is just over his fingertips, but so that'll be the end of the first half. Pima up 8-6. We're seeing exactly what we thought, kind of a mixture for Pima of running and passing game. They seem to be being a little more effective in their passing game than running, as Morenci's being able to stop the running game. Morenci going more towards a running game than a passing game, and they're being effective in that with Michael Casillas and Patrick Chavez being the two kind of major players in that. So defensively, I mean, we gotta give huge props up to Tutty Smart, who put on a little clinic there, stopping the Morenci run forward and turning it over, forcing the turnover that kept the score right where it's at, 8-6. So just want to send out a huge thank you again to our Pima Booster Club sponsors who have made it possible for us to live stream this game tonight and paid for the great live stream you're getting. I know sometimes it's breaking in and out. That's just kind of the way live stream goes. But hopefully you're enjoying the game. Our sponsors: Beyond Therapy, Bingham Cattle Company, CMI, Copper Hills Dental, Country Financial, Double T Trucking, Hughes Plumbing LLC, Hydra Pest Control, JM Automation, Josh and Roxanne Benson, Karchner Plumbing, Kainoa's Hawaiian Grill, New Installation Concepts, On Point Asphalt, Open Loop Energy, Peterbilt, PHI Air Medical, Southwest Risk Management, Rattlesnake Exterminating, Rex OBGYN, Roadrunner Rehab, the Derrick Family, The Fix Med Spa, Tooth Buds, Velocity Builders, Casa Manana, Big O Tires, Legacy Air with Chauncey Russell, Shelby Cake, Computer Systems Management, Valley Furniture, Edward Jones, Luke and Tiana Hoops, Icon Power, Solar with Justin Alder, Jerry's Restaurant, Kempton Chevrolet, and this broadcast being brought to you by Mainly Productions, our tech team, Chick Griffin, Bryson Wren, Bo French, and J.D. French. Thank you to everybody for making this possible so that you all at home and away, we know not everybody can make it here to this game and want to support your athletes. And what a great performance they're putting on here tonight. We're going to go to break for halftime, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. We'll be back for the second half. It's going to be a good one. You're not going to want to miss it, so stick around.
selling churros and hot chocolate down there. The juniors, if you guys go down there and help support them.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Morenci High School as your Pima Roughriders are taken back to the field here for the second half of this game. What a first half we had as we saw some fireworks happen, some great defense from both of these teams. Number one, Dalen Johnson back out after that first half. He got injured. There go your Rough Riders. Running back out here for the second half, getting the fans all excited, jumping up. We're seeing Dalen Johnson out for Morenci High School. He seems to be walking around, kind of working out that ankle, that left ankle that he twisted on the return, the punt return. But we only have about a minute left before we get going on the second half. Football. Seth Russell warming up on the side. This is a game that neither of these teams really have seen all season long, where it's this close. Pima had one with Thatcher at the very beginning of the season, and that was the last time that they've really seen a game where it's been this close, where they're having to really fight through all the hard defense and offense. And they're adjusting. Both teams making adjustments, and they're adjusting very, very well. Coming out in the second half, the Wildcats will be receiving the kickoff as they're going out getting ready for it, and Pima not even making any motions. They're still stretching on the sidelines. No stress. No stress over there. Well, they threw him a few more minutes to stretch out and get ready, warm up. You can imagine going back and sitting down for a little while. You got to stretch out, get yourself warm. Don't want any pulled muscles or injuries out there tonight, as this is the last game of the regular season. We're going into the postseason right after this, and this will set up the first and second seeds of the two-way state championships as we go into the postseason. Whoever wins this is the region champs and will go into the postseason first on the brackets going into the postseason. So it's pretty exciting. This is a big second half. Both teams within striking distance of winning this one and pulling away with the region championship and going in with that kind of coveted first spot, number one spot in the two-way state brackets. And very well, this could be the two teams we see. This could be a preview of the state championship. Really, a lot of people are saying what happens tonight really doesn't matter too much, because this is, it's not the state championship, but both of these teams already are so far ahead in the points that third place is way behind them. So a loss here doesn't really affect too much on the standings. Both of them will be on opposite sides of the brackets. We wouldn't see them come back together again until we got to the state finals. So here comes on Pima, ready to kick the ball away. Yeah, that's the right one. So Jackson John comes out to kick the ball away. In the backfield to receive for the Morenci Wildcats is can't tell, that's number 2, Derek Sines, way in the backfield, ready to catch that ball. We'll see what direction Jackson John has gotten as far as how far back to put this ball. Last time it was to put it all the way back into the goal and get a touchback. Got 10 seconds. Jackson John keeps looking back, going, all right, are we ready? Is this going to go? Oh. There it is. The horn sounded. We're ready for the second half. There's the whistle. And the kick. It's up, and that'll land about the 10-yard line. Signs catches it on the run. He's got the middle. He'll be wrapped up and taken down by number 71. That is Brock Bryce on the tackle. And the Morenci Wildcats will get the ball at the 40-yard line, 1st and 10. He had built up a head of steam, just went straight down the middle. The Wildcats fans getting up on their feet, hoping that would turn into a little bit more yardage, but Brock Bryce there to wrap it up. So Joey Ceballos still in. There's the handoff. Oh, and he's going to be met in the backfield by Tuddy Smart. He got a little close to maybe a little bit of taunting, but he's going to go blasting through the offensive line and destroy that play. It'll be a loss of about 3 yards, 2nd and 13 for the Wildcats. He got excited. He got excited about that one. Here we go. Ceballos going under center. In the I formation. Goes back to the corner to Casillas. About 2 yards on the gain, maybe back. He's back to this original line of scrimmage. He'll be brought down by number 40, Leland Thompson, on the corner. It'll bring up 3rd and 10 for the Wildcats. Maybe 3rd and 11. Not quite back to the original line of scrimmage. Here we go, 3rd and 10 for the Wildcats as they come out. Ceballos under center. They've got some receivers out to the right side, and Casillas in the backfield. They're going to fake that, go to a pass. It's a long deal, and no good. No, they're going to say he caught the ball. It is good. What a catch. What a catch by number 13, Patrick Chavez. It looked like it had gone down, but he comes up with the ball, and we got a 1st and 10 for the Morenci Wildcats. Ceballos under center. There it is. He looks for the snap to Casillas, and he'll be wrapped up right away by Jeremiah Martinez. Huge tackle. He flies through, grabs the feet, and just rips him out. 2nd and 10 for the Morenci Wildcats. No gain, 2nd and 10. Apologize. It's cold up here at the top, and it's making it a little bit more difficult at the top. That'd be good. Might as well, get in some cardio here. All right, Ceballos under center. So there's the snap. It's going to be pitched out on the left side to Derek. Got a stiff arm, but he will be Leland Thompson sticking with it, hauling him down. And that run good for about a yard. That'll bring up 3rd and 9, but there's a flag. It looks like it might be a hold. It looks like the umpire made that. Oh, they're going to call a face mask call. It'll be a face mask. That'll be a big call. That'll be a 1st down for the Wildcats. That brings the ball. That's a big one. Goes all the way up to the 21-yard line. 1st down, Wildcats. And here's the snap by Ceballos. Hands it off to Casillas. And he'll be brought down by Leland Thompson. Comes through. Very short on the gain, maybe a foot or two. Nothing more than that. As Casillas looked to go around the outside, but Pima's made the adjustment and kind of shut that outside off. So coming back out, 2nd and 9. Long 9. Ceballos under center. Got one receiver left. There's the snap and the handoff to Chavez. And Chavez will be tackled. Looks like Chris Cerna was in on that. And 58, Brock Hawes in on that one as well. 3rd and 8 for the Morenci Wildcats. And Seth Russell checks into the defensive line for your Pima Roughriders. So 3rd and 8. And let's see, coming out of that one, looks like we're going to have 2 receivers wide right and 1 left. And Ceballos into shotgun. And, yeah, there's a movement on the line. That'll be an offsides on the Roughriders, 5 yards, probably 3rd and 3 for the Morenci Wildcats. It'll be repeat 3rd down. Pima got drawn in on that one, got excited, and jumped the gun. Somebody's cooking something sweet over there. It almost smells like kettle corn. Anyway, back to the game. And we got a timeout called by the Wildcats. They want to talk about it before they get this one rolling. We're going to go to break. We'll be back right after the timeout. All right, we're back after the timeout. Morenci coming out. They got 3 and a long, 3rd and a long 3. Ceballos under center, hands off to 7. Oh my gosh, he is going to be tackled by Pepper Hughes. Wow, he flew through the line. That'll be a loss of 2, 4th and 5 for the Morenci Wildcats. And coming in is Derek Sines and Joey Ceballos for the Wildcats. We'll see. They're going for it here on 4th and 5. Sending 2 out far left. And they've got Casillas and Chavez back. He goes wide to Casillas. He's got the corner, and he gets a touchdown. He's going to run that one all the way in on 4th down. They had lined up left. They'd lined up some receivers left. Nobody off to the right. So Pima didn't have any coverage over there, and Casillas is going to break off far right, run that in. He is fast. He's got some serious speed. So it is 12-8 as the Wildcats take the lead, and they will go for 2 extra points. And the extra 2 points is good to Joe Ceballos. So it is 14-8 here in the third as the Wildcats put up some points pretty quick. 5:46 left in the third.
Nice job by the Wildcats. Hey, we got any Wildcat fans out there? All right, check
So
it out. 7 for a Bash's touchdown.
the entire kick team for the Morenci Wildcats had gone out, special teams, and
Come on up. Get your
the kicker, number 53, Nelson, had come out and said, hey, get over here, guys. We're going to talk about this. They're lining it up. I wonder if they're going to go for an onside here. Coming from that far over to the side, he may be trying a onside kick. And nope, he goes for the length. And that'll travel out of bounds. That'll go to the 25-yard line. And Pima will have a first down there.
correction. The Roughriders the ball.
Yeah, went out.
Number 27 for a free.
So
Bash's. All right, Mr. DeBoer, the man who's always winning. The man who's always
Pima looking to answer here on this drive.
from Bash's for a Wildcat touchdown. 1st and 10 for the Roughriders on the 35.
So they're at the 35-yard line, actually. Correction on that one. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Seth Russell, the quarterback for the Pima Roughriders, stepping up, going under center. There it is. Snap handoff to Hayden. He'll drive forward for 3 yards.
Chavez on the stop.
Brought down by Chavez, Patrick Chavez on the stop. Be 2nd and 6, actually. He's going to give him an extra yard there. Looks like they're going to be about 2nd and 6.
Got a big group of them for sure. 2nd and 6 for the Roughriders.
Seth Russell goes under center.
Got special today between 3rd and 4th quarter here.
And the snap. Handoff again to Hayden. And he's going to break free. Makes it. Uh-oh. Ref goes down.
Nice run up the middle by John. Hits you on the stop, finally bringing him down.
So Hayden Blair running it all the way up to the 47-yard line. Great breakthrough. He's being brought down by number 22, John Provencio. The stop there by Provencio at the 47-yard line. There was nobody beyond that. Russell's going to hold it, and he will be sacked in the backfield by number 9, Donovan Vosa, and Patrick Chavez on that sack. It'll be 2nd and a long 10 for the Roughriders. Seth Russell coming up. He's in shotgun. And there's going to be a false start on the offense, 5-yard penalty. It was number 58 over in the corner. Brock Haas moved right before the snap, ended up just kind of falling back as the defense got him on his heels.
2nd and 15 for the Roughriders.
So Pima comes back out. Looks like the same formation.
Two wide right, two wide left, shotgun formation.
There it is.
Snap, looking for somebody open. He's got
There's the throw. He's got Jackson John. Gets the catch at the 15-yard line. Huge play. First down, Pima. You look at this replay, you can see the great blocking happening by your riders on the line, giving Russell plenty of time to look down and get that pass, putting it perfectly in the path of Jackson John. A 37-yard reception. Great job there. It's going to go back to John again. He's going to catch in. He's still driving forward. He'll get back about to the original line of scrimmage, and it'll be second and a long 10 for the Riders. Grant Ashby checking in for the Riders. Oh, they're going to get back a little bit farther, it looks like. No. The chain's kind of moving all over the place over there. The down marker. Russell back in formation. He looks quick for Leland Thompson. He breaks tackles, and he'll be taken down about the 8-yard line by Patrick Chavez.
40 on the reception. That was Thompson.
So a quick out. A quick out to Leland Thompson in the corner. He'll pull a little fancy footwork for an extra couple of yards. Seth Russell goes under center here. He's got Jeremiah Martinez, and he's going to keep it. And he's trying to get forward, and it's not going anywhere. We'll see. It was called down. It'll be fourth down. 4 yards for the Pima Roughriders. Trying to run it through the middle was Seth Russell. Wasn't able to get it through. And so Seth Russell back in shotgun again. There's the snap. Throws it. And it's intercepted right back at the 8-yard line, back at the 6-yard line, intercepted. It'll be the Wildcats' ball. The ref in the back kind of went down. There's an official timeout. So the ref kind of went down there. I don't know. I didn't see what happened, except that he went down. Oh, did he? So what happened is after Russell threw the ball, he got pushed back and he went flying back and ran into the ref. That wouldn't feel good. Seth Russell at 6'6", 230 pounds, I think, is where he's at. Let's see, what do they got him listed at here? Seth Russell, 205 pounds, 6'6". Big, solid kid. That would definitely, you're going to feel that. So he's stretching out, making sure he's all right. Glad he's all right. He's getting up and walking around. So here we go. The Wildcats forcing a turnover on downs and then intercepting the ball in the fourth. So that's a big. Did he intercept that? Did they? I think they did because it's at the 6. Joey Ceballos did intercept it, and so it wasn't a turnover on downs. It was an interception. Yeah, for a 5. It went back about 5 yards from the original line of scrimmage. So, Ceballos under center. And there's the snap. Looking to hand off in the back to Casillas. He'll pick up a couple yards. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Morenci Wildcats. Jackson John and Sam Ray on the tackle.
1 minute.
And we got 1 minute left here in the third. Both these teams showing extremely good good sportsmanship. Every time they've kind of gone down, hard hits, they're helping each other up, patting each other on the back, wiping each other off, and getting back to it. Ceballos under center. Looks to his right. There's nothing there. And he'll lose. Nope, he'll gain about a quarter of a yard, bring up 3rd and 7.
We got some cookies from Mr. Ron Campbell and his lovely wife Teresa, number 200 on your
And we've got 20 seconds on the clock.
programs.
And that'll run out before the next play, so we'll be at the end of the third quarter. It is 14-8. The Morenci Wildcats up by 6. So this is going to come down to it. This is going to come down to this fourth quarter. Both teams still in that striking distance. Playing a great game. Playing hard hits, hard offense, hard defense. This is what we were promised. This is what we were hoping for. It's a great game. We'll go to break here and come back for a fourth quarter. All right, welcome back to the fourth quarter, folks. This is where it all comes down to. 14-8. This has been a great game up to this point. The Wildcats have the ball. It's 3rd down and 7 at about the, where are they at? About the 10-yard line. And there's the snap. It's going to go way back. And there's the throw. And it is no good. Nope, they're going to throw the ball. Or they're going to throw a flag down as the ball was thrown way too long, but there was some contact between a defender. I didn't see which one. Coming over, ended up early contact, and that'll bring up a first down. 15-yard penalty against the Pima Roughriders. That's a tough one. And that'll give Morenci a little bit of room to work as they get away from that goal line. Can hear the Rider fans not happy about that last call. They didn't. I don't know that they could see it from this side.
Michael
Casillas going to pick up about 2 yards on that run. It'll be 2nd and 8. He's going to be brought down by Tucker Wilkins.
Wilkins on the stop.
Great stop there by Tucker. Casillas a serious threat as he gets into the open field. So important that your Rough Rider defense plugs up those holes quick. Ceballos
Information for the Wildcats.
under center. There's the snap, a quick handoff.
Right up the middle, no gain on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd
And that was to Chavez. No gain. He's going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage. Seth Russell and Tutty Smart on that stop as they plugged the hole quick and stopped that one. It's 3rd and 8. Pima looking to stop here and gets a chance to get some offense. Get down and score. And that one's blocked. And he keeps running back. And he'll finally be hit in the backfield. Huge loss all the way back to about the 10-yard line as number 2, Derek Sines, looking to break away, but he'll be met by number 58, Brock Haas, who will take him down way back to 4th and long, and that'll force the Morenci Wildcats to punt this ball away. To receive, it's Jackson John for your Pima Roughriders. What a defensive play by your Pima Roughriders. There's the punt. It's wide right. That'll travel out of bounds about the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for your Pima Roughriders. In good position here to be able to put the pressure on this Morenci Wildcat defense. So Pima rushing on 1st and 10 at about the right at the 45-yard line, actually. Pima turning up the defense on that second set of plays. I didn't see who on that right side blocked that, but that was a heck of a block. Forcing Sines to run straight back. This whole defensive squad ready for him. That's to Jackson John. There it is to Grant Ashby. And Grant Ashby runs all the way down. He will be knocked out of bounds at the 2-yard line by, couldn't see it, the box in front of me. Who was that? Number 7? Number 7? Who's that? Number 7 is Michael Casillas on the tackle. Huge play. That's one we've seen once before this season where Pima runs that pass to the side and ends up kind of a double throw there. Russell over center, hands it to number 7, Hayden Blair, who runs it in for a touchdown. We're all tied up here, 14-14 in the 4th. Your Pima Roughriders putting on a huge show there as far as offense. That's a play I think Coach Wilkins has kind of been holding in his pocket just for this moment. And Jackson John lining up for the extra kick. Lines up, kicks up, and it's good. Pima taking the lead 15-14 here in the 4th. What a beginning to this fourth quarter. We've got 8 minutes and 48 seconds left in this, so still plenty of game time to play. This game is right up in the air, and it's going to come down to the last second here. As Jackson John comes on to kick this ball away. Back in the backfield, we've got, looks like Michael Casillas, maybe. Can't quite see his number. And Derek Sines. And here goes the kick. Huge kick. That'll be all the way back about the 5-yard line. And that is where Derek Sines will get the ball. He goes up middle, and he'll be tackled about the 25-yard line. I couldn't see who that was. I saw 56 come out of there. Joston Thompson was in there. Couldn't quite see who actually did that, but good stop, 27-yard line. And that is where the Wildcats will start their offensive run. 1st and 10 for the Morenci Wildcats. Ceballos in shotgun. They've got receivers out right and left. Now they're going to go with a handoff to Casillas. Gets about, going to be met by Tucker Wilkins, brought down by Tucker, and he'll make about 7 yards on that. It'll be 2nd and 3.
It's going to be 2nd and 3 for your Wildcats. Let's get them fired up.
As the Wildcats looked like they were going to run a pass play and fake that. Went into a run play. Tucker Wilkins not getting drawn into that, was able to stop that one. Here's the snap. Oh, that's going to be on offense. That was movement on the offensive line. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. That'll bring it all the way back. Second down and 8 for the Wildcats.
Here we go, Wildcats. Here we go. Let's hear it. Here we go, Wildcats.
So the Wildcats losing the yards they just gained, and we're back. Will be a long. Oh, there it is. Says Casillas. We'll see. It's pretty close. He's going to say not. No, they're going to say it is a first down. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. He's going to be brought down by number 7, Hayden Blair. So 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at about the 40, just short of the 40-yard line. And yes, that wind, there's a little breeze that's brought in a serious chill. Oh my gosh. I did not wear the right jacket tonight. Yeah, serious. All we got behind us is a chain link fence, and that's just biting right through. Casillas again. He will get about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. He'll be brought down by a host of riders. Leland Thompson and Seth Russell coming out of that one.
We'll take those all day long. 2nd and 5 for your Wildcats. 16 on the stop. Russell along with Thompson.
Hold on. We got a whistle. Looks like maybe an equipment issue with Jackson John. And so Coy Miller will come on. Yes, Coy Miller will check on for Jackson John. There's the handoff to Casillas, but he will be brought down by Tucker Wilkins. And it'll be 3rd and a long 4 for the Wildcats. Looks like they fixed Jackson's whatever issue it was that was causing concern for the refs that they sent him off. Ceballos handoff to Casillas. That'll be short of the first down. It's about a yard short. So 4th and 1 for the Wildcats. 4th and, maybe. There's, less than a yard, just about. They're pretty close. I'd expect a run here. Maybe a breakout to their left side. There it is. It's on the ground. There's a fumble. There's a flag, though. Let's see. We're coming up and out. It doesn't matter who gets it because and they're going to call an official timeout. They're going to measure. We'll see. It's close. That is extremely close. So the chains will run out. And we'll see. We got a man down on the field. He'll be able to get us real close and tight. We'll be able to see exactly. Unless this. Let's see. He might have it. Hold on, move his butt. And he's got it. Got it by football length. So just squeaking a first down is the Morenci Wildcats. It'll be 1st and 10 at just shy of the 50-yard line. These boys playing a long game. We got 4 minutes, 39 seconds left in this 4th quarter. And the Wildcats making their way up the field. It's to Casillas, and he will be met in the backfield by a host of your riders and brought down. Wow. Big dog pile on that one, led by Seth Russell. And that'll be a loss of about just like a foot or two. It's not much. It's pretty much right at that line of scrimmage. Second and 10. There we go. He fakes the. And it's incomplete. Pass was intended to Derek Sines. Incomplete. Thrown just short of him. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10 for the Morenci Wildcats. Derek Sines just taking off, tearing down the field. Using his speed to just kind of break through the line. And there will be a timeout called by the Pima Roughriders. They want to talk about it, set up a defense. Try to hold them here. Force it into 4th and get a – maybe force it to get kicked away. So, again, we'd like to thank our sponsors tonight and for making it possible for us to be here live streaming. We've got our MVP Booster Club sponsors, Beyond Therapy, Bingham Cattle Company, CMI, Copper Hills Dental, Country Financial, Double T Trucking, Hughes Plumbing LLC, Hydra Pest Control, JM Automation, Josh and Roxanne Benson, Karchner Plumbing, Kainoa's Hawaiian Grill, New Installation Concepts, On Point Asphalt, Open Loop Energy Peterbilt, PHIR Medical, Southwest Risk Management, Rattlesnake Exterminating, Rex OBGYN, Roadrunner Rehab, the Derrick Family, the Fix Med Spa, Toothbuds, Velocity Builders, Casa Manana. And we'd especially like to thank the crew of Maple Productions, Chip Griffin, Bryson Wren, Bo French, and JD French for coming up and live streaming this show for us and putting on a great production. It's a big pass. He's throwing it forward. It's to 62 complete. And he will pick up a little bit of yardage, but it'll bring up 4th and 6 for the long 6 for the Morenci Wildcats. And it looks like they're going to go for it at the 47-yard line. Oh, wait, they're bringing on. They're going to go for it. So Pima's going to have to turn it up and stop the Wildcats right here as they go 2 wide out, looking to throw. And it's going to be caught by number 2, Derek Sines. Huge catch and a first down for the Morenci Wildcats. And they are going to go straight back into it and run another play kind of back to back. There it is. Little side throw to number 32. And Sanchez runs it all the way in. And that'll be a touchdown, Morenci. He found a wide open interior as most of the Pima Roughriders had kind of been sucked into the inside. Broke a tackle on his way in. And we got a timeout called by the Morenci Wildcats. So a big play here with 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock as the Morenci Wildcats put 4 more points on the board. It's 20-15, Morenci. Pima rushed the quarterback, tried to shut it down. But in that rush, kind of drew all the defenders in. And that gave Morenci enough room to do a mid pass and then drive that in. We still got time on this clock. There's 2 minutes, 20 seconds. The Wildcats going to go for the 2 extra points here. Setting up. There's the snap. And he'll be brought down short. That is no good on the extra points. And it will be 20-15 for your... The Morenci Wildcats will be up by 5. So Pima will get the last drive here. Set up to receive the kickoff. It all comes down to this. Man, if this is a preview for the state game? The state game is going to be a heck of a game. So after meeting each other here, this is where you kind of take notes, start making adjustments, get ready to meet these teams, because this is very well who we're going to see in the 2A state championship. I would not be surprised to see an onside kick here. As the Wildcats will try to force some kind of turnover, try to run and grab it, get possession. Oh, no, he's going long. It's up. And it's grabbed by Tutty Smart. And he's going. He spins, and he'll be brought down about the 22-yard line by, who is that? Number 32. That's Xavier Fernandez on the tackle. 1st and 10, Pima Roughriders take over at the 25-yard line. And the announcer getting the Morenci fans up, excited. You can hear the Rider fans on the other side as the Morenci Stadium is alive with energy. Seth Russell under center, going to hand off to Hayden Blair. And he'll be brought down for a loss of about a half a yard by Rick Finari. And it'll be 2nd and 11 for the Riders, and the clock is ticking. Minute 50 on the clock. Oh, good catch by number 40, Leland Thompson. Great hands, 3rd down. Brings up a 3rd and a yard for the Pima Roughriders. And here's the next play. And the catch by Jackson John. And he'll go out of bounds. But there's a flag. He'll go out of bounds about the 35-yard line. It'll be good for a 1st down. The flag comes after the catch.
Ice cream on the lettuce here or something. Whatever's pink.
Some peach punch on the lettuce, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're going to call here.
Let's see what they're going to call here. Nice reception. The ball was juggled. He caught it.
He's running over the sidelines. So it'll still be a 1st down. It'll be assessed against the run. And it'll be a 1st down at the 45-yard line. We're not sure where that came from. It was thrown way in the backfield, away from any of the action, so we're not sure where that one came from or what he was looking at, but they called a block in the back. But it'll still be a 1st down. There's a minute 5 on the clock.
Seth Russell looks like he's going to be in shotgun.
And the refs are talking in the back. We'll see what they say. Is there a clock issue? What are they going to call here? Not sure. What are we holding up for? Oh, they're gonna put up 120. There was a clock issue. It's gonna be at 120. Snap to Seth Russell. He's gonna throw, and it's no good. Went through the hands of Jackson John. And we'll have a minute 12 on the clock, 2nd and 10, your Pima Roughriders.
Back on the defense, along with Derek Size.
Good throw. Into traffic even. But he had 2 receivers out there, Jackson John, Leland Thompson. The ball went through Jackson John's hands. He had it. He looked at his hands afterwards and was disappointed. It's on the ground. And that ball will be down. It'll go back to the original line of scrimmage. He was throwing it forward. Nobody there. It'll bring up a 3rd and 10 for your Pima Roughriders, and they're going to call a timeout and talk about it. He can't throw it. He couldn't throw it to any of the linemen. They're not eligible receivers. Oh, it did hit the ground. It was a low snap. So we got a minute 4 on the clock, and it's 3rd and 10. So Pima got to do something here.
S&S Custom Tees, if you're holding program number 66, come on up.
So this is for the region championship. Whoever wins this will be the first in the region, first in the 2A. It'll set up first and second place. And there he is back. There's a throw. And it's picked up by number 81, Grant Ashby. And he'll finally be brought down about the 20-yard line. And Pima has a first down, 52 seconds on the clock. They run up. They're getting ready. They're waiting for the chain, and they will snap the ball, put it on the ground, and stop the clock so that they'll have time to be able to draw up a play here. Huge catch let's see that one again. Huge catch by Grant Ashby. What a release by Seth Russell. Comes off the hands of Jackson John, and Grant Ashby grabs that one. So it'll be 2nd and 10 because as they get up to the line, they snap it and ground it so that to stop the So Pima's got a chance here to draw something up. They're right at the 20-yard line. In good position here. Looking to put some more points up on the board. If they score here, they go up by 1 at least, and then it's up to that extra point. And it'll give Morenci, depending on how much time is left on that clock, give them a chance to get a kickoff. So here we go, 2nd and 10. Seth Russell back, gets it, releases it. It's caught by number 81, Grant Ashby. Huge catch. That'll be good for a first down. They're on the 8-yard line. And Pima couple of huge plays. There it is, the snap. Seth keeps it, looks, throws it to Jackson John, and it's a touchdown, Pima. Wow. I'm pretty sure I just blew out all the microphones here. Whoa. That was huge. Sorry, Chip. I get excited. Huge touchdown play. Only 22 seconds on the clock. And the Pima side going nuts as just huge passing play after huge passing play. Pima moving the ball up, burning off time, and now Jackson John comes to kick the extra point. There's the snap, the fake, and it's no good. It was a toss forward to number 20. Who's number 20? Oh, wait, here you go. Number 20 is Hayden Schinkel. He'll be stopped just short of the goal line, but Pima has the lead. It is 21-20. And Pima is going to kick the ball off here, and we'll see. It'll give a chance for Morenci. They got a chance to run a few plays here. So Pima defense is going to have to turn it up to stop anything here and to come away with the win. What a huge win this would be for Pima. But they still have 22 seconds to play this game. It's an onside kick. It's rolling all over the place. Finally picked up. And he's going to be brought down at about the 37-yard line. And he'll be brought down by number 71, Brock Bryce, on the tackle. Here, switch me. So here come the Wildcats offense. They've got 16 and a half seconds on the clock to do something here and try to pull away. And the Pima defense coming out, going to do everything in their power. I mean, what do you do here? You got time on the clock to run a pass play. Pima playing some preventive defense. Have most of their Sanchez on the reception. That's going to run the clock all the way down to the 7 seconds. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Morenci Wildcats. They have time for one more play. They're going to call a timeout to try to figure this out. Hey, in this timeout, just want to thank our Booster Club sponsors one more time. Huge thing they did here, allowing us to live stream this, making it possible for us to live stream this game. We ran into the great crew at Mainly Productions. They offered to come up and live stream, and the Booster Club said, yeah, let's do it, and made this thing happen so that all you people at home, all you fans at home could join us here and be able to see this game happen. As these two Titan teams of 2A football in Arizona come together and we get a preview of what could very well be the state game. This is a huge down. This is about all the time they have. This should be the last play. There's the snap, back to pass. There's the pass, and it's intercepted. It's intercepted. And that's the game. Your Pima Roughriders come away with the big win. Whoa. What a finish. What a finish by your Pima Roughriders. That was a fight from beginning to end. Hey, good game. And what a game. Both teams coming out here, fighting all the way to the end, 21-20. If this is what we're going to see at state, we got a treat coming up here in a few weeks. Both these teams, though, got to get through their postseason games. They got 2 games to get there. What an amazing finish to this game. Your Pima Roughrider fans over in the stands going nuts. Huge finish. And your Pima Roughriders are the Southeast Region champs? Is that what it is? They're number 1 in the state 2A bracket, which means next week we will not be playing. They'll get a bye next week. And this sets up the brackets. Gonna be awesome, guys. We'll get a couple more games for you to enjoy. And this very well could be what we're going to see for Arizona 2A state championship. What a win by your Pima Roughriders, who fought all the way to the end of that game. You got to love that. Huge celebrations going on. Your Pima Roughriders running over, doing flips, jumping all over. They earn it. They've earned it. They fought hard all the way to the end. Hey, thank you for joining us. Again, thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to Mainly Productions for live streaming this game tonight. And we're off to postseason. We'll see if we can get some live streams going. Otherwise, we'll see you guys at home for the next game in 2 weeks. Adios.